Hey, it's Rick again, and it's day 20 of the 100-day challenge, although I'm shooting this video on the same day that I shot day 19, because this is something that was on my mind that I wanted to put on video right away. So it is January 2nd, and today is about the blue feather. I picked up a book last month, back in December, uh, about, well, the basic gist of the book is about goal setting. And I thought it was an appropriate topic to put on video for this time of the year, especially when everybody's trying to make New Year's resolutions or keeping them, staying committed to them. Um, so the idea in the book is that you create your own world, and I gravitate towards topics like that because I like the idea that I get to create the world around me versus the world is kind of created and I have to walk through this maze and try to figure shit out.
Do you believe in fate, Neil?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean.
So the idea with the blue feather is that you create an intention to have a blue feather manifest into your world, into your life. And the interesting thing is, especially for Chicago this time of the year, in January when it's cold outside, it's kind of hard to find a blue feather, especially because there's no blue birds flying around right now.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth.
What truth?
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon?
Then you'll see that it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself.
The idea is that you have this intention of creating a blue feather, and it will manifest in your life. And you're supposed to keep an eye out, your awareness open for this blue feather. The interesting thing is the way most goals work out for most people is I think everybody gets what they want on some level, and a lot of us don't recognize those intentions for what they are sometimes. So what I mean by this is, like, if my intention was to find a blue feather or see a blue feather in my world and I don't see one, but if it's a different color, most people would take that as failure. And the interesting thing is that sometimes that's not necessarily failure, it's just the way your consciousness operates. So I had this intention to create this blue feather in my life, and yesterday I was out going to the movies to watch The Hobbit, which is actually a pretty cool movie. And the girl standing in line in front of me was wearing a jacket that was like decorated with feathers. Not blue feathers, white feathers, but it didn't dawn on me until I was in the theater watching the movie, and I thought for some reason back to my intention of the blue feather, and then I was like, wait a minute, this this girl was wearing this feather jacket in front of me, and that there it was. And the interesting thing for me was that I just didn't manifest one feather, I manifested many. And right now that's just how my consciousness operates. It wants to play games, and instead of giving me exactly what I want. It's going to give me a lot of what I want, but in a different form, different shape, sometimes different colors, as it was in this case. So I found that interesting, and I wanted to put on video. And I'll put a link to the book that I read last month, and it talks about a lot of things that have an interest for me, and something that I'll be going forward and have already been talking about really in some of these videos, but I'll be going forward with it more in the future. But yeah, so the book is called Success Engineering by Phil Gosling, and if it's something that you want to play around with, this creating intentions and seeing them manifest in your world, I think it's a pretty cool little book to pick up and try out. So that's it for today. Day 20 of the 100-day challenge.
I suppose the most obvious question is, how can I trust you?
Bingo. It is a pickle, no doubt about it. Bad news is there's no way if you can really know whether I'm here to help you or not. So it's really up to you. Just have to make up your own damn mind to either accept what I'm going to tell you or reject it. Candy?
Do you already know if I'm going to take it?
Wouldn't be much of an oracle if I didn't.
But if you already know, how can I make a choice?
Because you didn't come here to make the choice. You've already made it. You're here to try to understand why you made it. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.